What is going on, everyone? I am genuinely super excited to be reviewing this morning. This is the newest prototype from Numb Knife Works, the N5. This did not come with it because it is a prototype. This is just to represent their brand. But this is the N5. God, I have really enjoyed carrying this knife. I've told you guys in the past I have an affinity for smaller knives. This isn't that small. I'll go through the specs in a second. But it is so well constructed. It's a beautiful design. I love the lines on it. Absolutely beautiful. I got to tell you guys too, I've been looking for other words to add to my vocabulary instead of awesome, badass, kick-ass, beautiful. I feel like I can't stop saying those words. But in any case, I really like this knife very much. And the construction has proven to be equally as awesome as the design. I've done some testing with it. Like I said, I've carried it throughout the week. The action is incredibly smooth. Both the front and rear flipper tabs are very much dialed in. It's extremely comfortable in hand. The ergonomics are well thought out. You can get it almost, it's about 3.5, 3.25 fingers in the back. Actually, it's about a four finger grip. Just really comfortable in hand. With the jimping on the spine, that always helps for added control. Yeah, so I've done some testing. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But just to go through the deployments, it's obviously multiple deployments. You can spidey flick it. You can use your thumb to deploy it. You can use the front flipper, rear flipper. You can pull it back, and you can roll it back. Although, if you're not comfortable, and I've already done the testing video and I mentioned it out there as well, if you're not comfortable with rolling it back on a front flipper, don't try it on any smaller knives, not just this one, for the simple fact that there's not a ton of real estate. And if you got a new knife, you don't want to end up dinging it up because you were trying something new. But the deployments, all of them are super crisp. And as you can tell, the action is very smooth, goes right back in. Just a great all-around design. And like I said, I've had so much fun messing around with this. If you guys, I don't know if all of you have, I'm sure all of you haven't had a chance to play around with one of their designs. But the pinch lock is just so addictive to the point where when I start handling other knives, I immediately start trying to grab the spine of the knife because I'm so used to it, because I carry there so often. But yeah, let's go see it in action. I'll be back in a minute. Just keep in mind this is a prototype. So I am going to go through the basic materials, testing it, cutting it. But I don't want to go over the top nuts with it. I don't want to mark it up or anything. So see what it does. Alright, you can tell it's very sharp edge. It is another full length hollow grind. I mean, that is very smooth. Alright, spine wax are done. I just want to test the action here. Alright, so it's pretty clear the action after the testing is still very smooth. Most importantly though, and this is always the most important when I'm testing a knife, is if there's any blade play, which there isn't. East to west or north to south, this thing is solid as when I got it, which is a great sign. The action on deployment is very crisp, or very dialed in. The flipper tab is very fun to use. You get the normal flipper tab in the back, front flipper, which you've seen me just deploy it in a number of ways. I will say one thing though, guys, if you're not comfortable with rolling a knife back. This isn't the one to try it on because it is a small knife and you don't want to drop it and damage it, but it is capable of doing that. But yeah, after testing, this is still in very good shape, which is very impressive. And we're back, and it spins. Hopefully that gave you guys a good illustration of how effective cutter this one is. Definitely a great everyday carry for when it comes out. Again, I'm not sure when the release date will be. I'm sure he'll be posting more information about that. But I really just wanted to give you guys a window into what was going on with their newest prototype, because I've really enjoyed this knife very much. Definitely falling in line with how much I love the N1. As I said before, it was my #1 knife, my favorite knife of 2025. And I'm telling you now, this is definitely going to be a contender for 2026 because it is really well constructed. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, this is the newest prototype from Numb Knife Works, the N5. And I will be back soon with another review.